This is the Anker Prime series, and man, it's amazing. As a professional photographer, videographer, and content creator, I'm inherently a bit of a tech nerd, and something that a lot of people overlook when it comes to tech is actually powering that tech. So when Anker reached out wanting to sponsor a video featuring their latest and greatest power solutions, it felt like a match made in heaven. Their Anker Prime series are their flagship line of high-end fast charging tech, and today we have 3 of their products: the 26K 300 watt power bank, the 160 watt 3-port smart charger, and the 3-in-1 wireless charging station. Each of these products fit into a different part of your life: portable power, wall charging, and your desk setup. But they all share the same DNA: intelligent design, premium build quality, and top-tier performance. Let's start with the 26K power bank. This is officially the industry-leading 300 watt multi-port fast charging power bank, and it's genuinely insane what it can do. As someone whose livelihood very much depends on his very expensive tech being able to turn on, I'm always looking for power solutions. Whether that's a portable solution for charging my cameras and lights on the go, or when I'm working in coffee shops or on location and don't always have the luxury of a wall socket available. The power bank features 3 ports, 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A, pushing a total output of a whopping 300 watts. That's enough to charge 2 MacBook Pros and an iPhone at the same time. Each USB-C port can hit up to 140 watts, which means even an M4 MacBook Pro can hit 50% battery in just 27 minutes, and an iPhone 17 Pro Max in just 22 minutes. What's crazy is how smart this is. You can see the real-time power distribution happening on the digital display. Plug in the second device and the number jumps, rerouting power instantly so each device gets the fastest possible charge it can handle. And then there's the recharge speed. This thing can recharge itself to 50% in just 13 minutes if you plug in both USB-C ports at the same time. It supports 250 watt dual port fast charging or 140 watts via the single port. And in the future, it'll be capable of wirelessly recharging via Anker's upcoming charging station with Turbo Boost technology. Despite all that power, it is relatively compact, roughly the size of a venti coffee cup. And while it may look a little daunting, the power to size ratio is actually really good. This is the largest possible capacity power bank you're legally allowed to bring onto an airplane, coming in just 0.25 under the legal limit, meaning it is TSA approved. So considering all the power you have in your hand, the size is not bad at all. And it's not just a brick. With the Anker app, you can connect via Bluetooth to unlock additional features, like check real-time stats, adjust modes, and even customize the display. If you want to save some extra battery life, you can turn off the smart display altogether. But if you're okay with the screen on, it's really nice taking the guesswork out of how much battery you have left. Gone are the days of that last blinking LED light wondering if it's 25% or 5%. This lets you know exactly how much battery life you have left and how long it'll last. This is one of the most technologically advanced power banks I've ever tested, and thankfully, this is something you'll see in the rest of the lineup. Up next, we have the world's most compact 160 watt multi-port charger, and this one surprised me far more than I expected. Right off the bat, this thing is tiny. I cannot stress how small this thing is. I was expecting it to be a little smaller than my Apple charger, but good lord. This big chungus is 120 watts, and it only has 1 USB-C port. But the Anker wall charger is 160 watts, has a smart display, and 3 USB-C ports, and is like less than half the size. The technology behind it is pretty cool. It's built around GaNPrime 2.0, Anker's latest gallium nitride technology, which combines PowerIQ 5.0 for intelligent power distribution, and ActiveShield 4.0 for thermal protection, consistent charging, and high energy efficiency, all packed into a body about the size of a pair of AirPods Pro. With PowerIQ 5.0, it dynamically balances the wattage across each of the 3 ports, so whether you're charging a MacBook, iPhone, and iPad simultaneously, or just one high-draw device, you'll always get the fastest possible charge. It can hit 160 watts total output or 140 watts on a single port, which means it charges your 16-inch MacBook Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, and iPad Pro all together just as fast as if you were using their original chargers, but with 1 wall plug instead of 3. This one also comes in with a built-in smart display. It shows total output, port breakdown, and temperature, all updated in real time. Touch the button and it flips through everything instantly. This kind of thoughtful design makes me wish I could look at the charger in action all the time because it's just so cool. And just like the battery bank, there's also full app control. You can toggle between AI mode 2.0, custom mode, and standard mode to decide how power is split across the ports. In AI mode, it automatically recognizes devices and optimizes power for them. In custom, you can literally assign wattage per port and adjust screen brightness or timeouts through the app. I love when companies give you more control. It's nice that you get to choose how things work when you need them to. And as a fun little fact or Easter egg, if you're using this with the Anker Prime power bank, it can actually push up to 150 watts, exceeding the usual PD 3.1 limits. You also get this synchronized display animation. station. This thing is small, smart, and extremely powerful, and as much as I love the other two devices in this video, this is the one that surprised me the most. Traveling just got a whole lot easier. And last, but definitely not least, the statement piece, and probably the prettiest of the three. The world's first 25-watt wireless charger with active cooling and a built-in display. This one is clearly built for your desk or your bedside. The 3-in-1 wireless charging station supports Qi 2 25-watt wireless fast charging, which means up to 25 watts for iPhones plus 5 watts each for AirPods and Apple Watch. Wireless charging is no longer pointless because for the first time, it's now comparable to wired speeds. It can charge an iPhone 17 Pro to 50% in 22 minutes, just 2 minutes slower than Apple's own 45-watt wired charger. I remember older generation 5 and 15 watt wireless chargers that would basically just make your phone hot and give you no charge whatsoever. And to make sure your phone doesn't get hot, Anker pairs that with aerospace-grade TEC active cooling and Active Shield 5.0, which performs over 10 million temperature checks daily. That is an insane number to say out loud. In normal terms, it keeps your phone cool on one side and pushes out heat on the other. So even during heavy charging, or if you have this docked while gaming, your device won't overheat, ensuring you have better long-term battery health. And then there's the display, showing real-time data like temperature, power output, and what devices are charging. You can swipe or tap through it, or connect via the Anker app to change UI themes, toggle modes, and even schedule sleep mode at night so the lights and fan turn off automatically. There are 3 modes to choose from. Boost mode for fast daytime charging with active cooling, Ice mode for maximum cooling performance, and sleep mode, which shuts everything off for total silence while still charging overnight. The build quality on this thing is top notch. Premium metallic finish, solid weight, super clean design. And you can rotate your phone to show off the clock mode as well. It instantly upgrades your workspace functionally and aesthetically. One pad for your iPhone, watch, and AirPods. No cables, no clutter. I think it's because of that early gen tech that so many people have been put off wireless charging. Understandably so, but Anker is trying to change that. So what are my final thoughts on these? These devices are absolutely amazing. The 26K power bank gives you the portable energy to power your entire setup on the go. The insanely tiny wall charger keeps everything juiced with the smallest footprint I've ever seen. And the 3-in-1 wireless charging station turns your desk into a beautifully minimalist, cable-free charging zone. If you've made it this far in the video, first off, thank you, I appreciate that. And you might be interested to learn that the Anker Prime 100 Creator Program is now live. Search Anker Discovery to submit your photo or video capturing your Prime moment and vote for your favorites to win amazing prizes. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these devices were your favorite. My name is Marc Steiner, and I will see you next time.